Hi guys, Tater here. I just wanted to do a kind of a vloggy, ranty thing. Um, yeah. So, last night I was looking up some spoken word poetry on YouTube, and I was watching them for like hours, and I found this um, video by a particular poet who I forget what his name is. I'll put it in the description if you want to go watch it, and it was called Friendzone. And I just needed to talk to someone about this because the friend zone does not exist. And his particular poem was very positive and shared the exact same facts with, shared the exact same beliefs with me. So I just wanted to have a little ranty time for you. So for those of you who don't know or haven't heard the term, the friend zone is a place where people who are put that a person that they have romantic feelings for do not share the same feelings, and they feel as though they're just friends. So they are put into the friend zone. That does happen, but the way that it's how do I put this? The way that the friend zone is put into perspective in our modern times is I'm just going to use the most dear to my heart example is a guy will do a lot of things for a girl that they have romantic feelings for and become her best friend. And when he expresses those romantic feelings and she thinks that he just wanted to be her friend, she'll automatically be like, I thought we were just friends. And then most of the time, the guy will be like, oh, what a bitch, I cannot believe she did that to me after all I've done for her. And I'm sitting here like, if you do nice things for a person, that should just be because you're being a nice person, not because you're wanting something out of the person. That's how I feel. So if you're a guy and you're doing this, you have romantic feelings for this girl, you kind of want to get to know her better, say that at the beginning. Why is that so difficult? Like, I don't understand why people will just, whoa, what's going on with my hair? People will just, they'll just think that because you're being their friend, that's a one-way ticket into a person's pants, which is bullshit. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, but I really don't care, because, I mean, if you're, guys, boys, if you watched this video, if you have feelings for a girl that has been your friend for a long time and you want to take the relationship to a next level, say something. Don't continue to just be her friend or just do nice things for her and be her shoulder to cry on if you do not have the intent of staying her friend and you want more out of her. Why is that so difficult? I mean, I understand a lot of people are nervous about expressing their feelings, but for fuck's sake. And you know, guys are not the only people who get put into the friend zone. Girls get put into the friend zone all the time. It's like, and I had this done to me for years. I was really close to a guy. I had feelings for this guy. I was always the first person he would text or call as soon as he had a bad breakup. And I thought that just continuing to be there for him without expressing the fact that I had feelings for him was going to get me somewhere. Newsflash, it didn't get me anywhere. Gee, not communicating with a person and not expressing your feelings, not making the relationship magically move on into dating. Wow. So, I mean, honestly, it's not that difficult of a concept. You know, if you have feelings for a person, tell them. And for guys and girls out there who think, you know, a person owes you something because you were there for them, no. I'm sorry. No. A person does not owe you anything. You should want to do nice things just because you feel like being a nice person, not because you want to get into a person's pants. Flat out, that's all I have to say on that subject. Like I said, I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for attacking the friend zone in the way I have, but I mean, honestly, you do not owe a person a person does not owe you a single thing just because you're being nice to them. I get kind of tongue-tied because this pisses me off more than the next thing, because, you know, people are people. They're not a crane, a claw machine that you can put lots of time and quarters into to get the prize that you want. I mean, and that's how the friend zone is being portrayed. It's like, well, if you put in all this work into this person and you're always there for them and you're always the first person they want to talk to when something's wrong, then they still don't owe you anything, you know? And another thing is, there is a very fine line between being a good friend. There's a very fine line, and this is the other part of the argument that I want to talk about. There's a very fine line between someone being a good friend and having feelings for that person, and those feelings aren't being reciprocated, so the guy flips out and acts like a douchebag, or the girl flips out and acts like a bitch. You know, I mean, excuse me, I had hair in my face. There's a very fine line in between that and a person leading another on. So yeah, I do want to talk about that. To lead someone on is to say, oh, well, you know, I'd date you if I wasn't in this relationship right now, or coming over to their house and coming over to a person's house that is your friend, that you may or may not know that they have feelings for you, coming over to their house after a breakup or when you're single and making out with them, and then not explaining why you made out with them. There's a very fine line in between being a friend and leading a person on. Because I think people who lead people on purpose are disgusting. Because that's happened to me as well, you know? Oh, I'd date you if I wasn't in this relationship. Oh, I really, really love you, but I just can't be in a relationship right now. Will you make out with me anyways? No. 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 No, 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 no. And I mean, I understand if you're leading a person on by accident, because that does happen, and I've done that on accident as well, and it sucks. I mean, but if you feel like you're being led on and you don't say anything about it, because the person may or may not know that they're doing it. If you feel like you're being led on and you don't say anything about it, you're also to blame. Because calling people out on their shit when they're doing things may or may not be on purpose or on accident, but if you refuse to call a person out for leading you on, then you're also at fault. But like I said, there's a very fine line in between leading someone on and not having romantic feelings for that person. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little video about that, and I don't know, maybe if you guys get into a big old debate down there, and I read it, as long as there's no hate, because if there's hate, I'm gonna delete it, because I don't want to deal with assholes. Sorry. If you guys have a debate, maybe I'll bring it up in my next vloggy type video, and see what everybody thinks. So honestly, tell me what you think about the friend zone versus being led on, because like I said, they're very, very different. And the whole friend zone concept, where a guy thinks it's not a gender specific thing, because I've seen both genders do it. It's not a gender-specific thing. There's a very fine line between a girl or a guy being good friends with a person with the intent of making that a romantic relationship without saying anything, and that person not knowing. There's a difference between unreciprocated feelings and being led on. There's a huge, huge difference. If any of this made sense, go ahead and like or comment or rate or subscribe or whatever. And, yeah. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.